Okay. Got a issue to talk about. I've seen the news on YouTube and a article by Games Radar, and I'm pretty pissed off. Um, this game that I'm about to talk about has never got a sequel. It's been in limbo for years since its release on PlayStation Network, on the PS3, Vita, and the PSP. And it originally came out like in 2000, 2001 on the PlayStation 1 here in America. It's the classic title, The Legend of Dragoon. This is my original copy that my stepfather bought me with my original Slim PS1 that I got back in 2004. This is the greatest hits edition, and this one is complete. All 4 disc, manual, pristine condition. Unfortunately, never made it past the first disc. I didn't have a memory card back then, and long story short, but anyway, the fact this classic title is having issues on a modern day emulator on the PS4 and PlayStation 5. It's having soft lock issues that completely brick the game using magical items. The game's core mechanic, uh, being in name the Dragoon transformations, um, soft lock it. Just trying to use the Dragoon magic after transformation is pretty much one of the things that bricks it. And another issue, sound issues, desyncing. There's a myriad of other issues that I don't think I've seen, but I've downloaded it on my PS4 myself, and I have it fooled with the PS5 version, but the PS4 version on my fat PS4, I've only started it. I haven't got past like the first 10 minutes or so of it, but from the stuff I've seen, stuff I've read, I'm going to hold off before I play it anymore on my PS4. I'm going to wait for a patch. Sony, you need to fix your stuff. I was about to say something very, very harsh, but this game is a effing masterpiece. I have a lot of nostalgia tied to The Legend of Dragoon. Just the opening cutscene on a modern console fills me with so much excitement and nostalgia. It's like going back to when I first played it. A demo that I played in a GameStop, like I think 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. They had a unit on a PS1. They had a PS1 unit on display that you could try out The Legend of Dragoon and play like 30 or 40 minutes of the game. And God, dude, I was hooked. Final Fantasy VII did not have jack shit on this game. I've got a PS1, a fat PS1 that somebody gave me. I might refurbish or finish refurbishing, and I might just wind up playing it on it. I've got a Slim PS3 I could play it on, but I've heard that it's got emulating problems on it too. Apparently, I don't know. I mean, I played it on there, just the first disc. The last time I played it, I was at the Helena prison, and I saved it, and I never played it after that, so I really couldn't say. But the fact that there's so many emulating bugs and game breaking bugs that literally break it, people having to flip flop between mono and stereo sound to have like a quick fix for some of the sound problems and some of the other shit that's going on with it. I just don't understand why this time, this day and age, 2023, as many emulators are out there for every various retro console, from the NES, Atari, PS1, PS2, and even the PlayStation 3 emulator running on PC that has been a lot of trial and error that they finally got to a really good state that proves that PS3 emulation is very, very possible on PS4 and 5 possibly. Should go to show that you should be able to fix a 20 plus year old game to run perfectly. It runs perfectly on the PS1. Why in the hell can it not run perfectly on the PS4 and 5? One older system and one modern current system that has miles by leaps and bounds horsepower to run this perfectly. So it seems like they rushed it out. And they were maybe not expecting any of these problems to be seen. So I expect Sony to release a patch within a week or 2 weeks maybe. I'm just fed up with stuff from physical media having problems to there maybe being a conspiracy behind physical media being phased out. So the fact that we have to deal with half-assed shitty releases or half-hearted ones, or some that even come off as wholeheartedly by advertisement and by banking in on our nostalgia value that we so dearly love all these games, movies, and stuff. They sell us on our nostalgia, hoping that we blindingly buy into it to have the audacity to sell us something that we love and to get served a piece of garbage is unacceptable. Fix your stuff, Sony. I'm not a Sony fanboy, but when you fuck up on a game that I love in such a way that it hasn't been seen in over 20 years on a modern console since the PlayStation 3, which is pretty old now. So all I gotta say is fix your stuff, and I'm not sorry for bashing you, Sony, for this. Fix The Legend of Dragoon. Patch it. Patch it. Look at all the other YouTubers who are covering this. There's no sense in this. This is 2023, not 2001 when it originally released. I'm tired as hell as I'm finishing this video, as I'm filming this video. But anyway, please fix it for the 100th time that I've said that, probably in this video. This is King Godzilla 16 signing off and crashing. Just like this game.